What's up, survivors? How's everybody doing? All right, so I wanted to do a little bit of a treat mod showcase for a mod that I've been using on my servers. So this mod is not new, but it is reloaded, and that is the Healing Fix mod that was originally designed by Firespark. If you guys are not familiar with that, it was made, oh God, I don't know, 2000, 2001. And it was recently, within the last of the current day today, within the last couple of weeks now, has been graciously re-uploaded and reimagined by another modder who is... Yeah, I apologize for him in the background. We'll move out of the way a little bit. But he kind of reimagined it, and I will definitely show you guys a couple of little clips here real fast. As you guys can see, he has done a lot of different things to it, made a lot of adjustments that help focus on the uniqueness of individual play style and servers and PvE and PvP and roleplay. Obviously, some roleplay servers are going to be a little bit different in their aspect of how the mod works and how they make their mod work. Okay, so first and foremost, let me show you guys here real quick. Open up my inventory. So this is the stack sizes right now. So as you can see, drastic difference between what is considered vanilla. So as you can see, the stack sizes went up. Now, as far as I'm aware, as of right now, the stack sizes cannot be customized. The mod author is trying to find a workaround for that. That is the one thing that he has not been able to do currently as of the recording of this little intro to the mod. As far as I'm aware, he hasn't yet. Now, if this is something that has already been updated, I apologize. This was recorded before the stack sizes were fixed, or if he even gets around to it. It really depends. So as you can see here, you've got your rough wraps, your healing wraps, your numbing wraps, your stutter wraps, and your infused wraps. And then you're same with your potions: pure, concentrated, aloe extract, and weak. And if you look here, you'll notice that 60 wraps only weighs just around 5 pounds, where 40 rough wraps weigh around almost 12 pounds. And the concept around this was, as you progress, you get more efficient at crafting. And as you unlock better recipes, you get better at being able to increase the stack size without making the weight go up. You actually make it go down. And that was the understanding of a kind of a progressional linear thing. You increase the stack size while decreasing the weight because you get more efficient and less wasteful. He did the same thing with the potion. So 10 pounds, and then all of a sudden it drops, like right here, from 15 to 20, it drops down 1.5 pounds. And then from 20 to 25, it drops down again. And then 30 infused aloe extracts weighs 6 pounds. So a stack of aloe, infused aloe extracts, and a stack of this, so that's 90, so 60 wraps and 30 potions, you're looking at a little over 10 pounds for all of this. And that's not too bad. But how do you activate the settings for this? Because I did mention it is customizable, and it is very customizable. Well, there are two options. Your first option is you can hit your little interface thing down here to go in admin mode, and then you want to put in the Datacom CC menu Healing Fix, and then hit enter, and it'll bring up the admin Healing Fix settings. And up here you can see that you have 3 options: potion, wraps, and other. So if you click on potions, you can adjust every aspect of each individual potion. You can choose whether the potions have a cooldown, how long the cooldown is, and how long it takes for you to drink that said potion. So if you want your server to have a cooldown for this specific, for potions, like we do on our server, we have a 2-minute cooldown, but we increase the healing speed and how much you get out of a potion. But there's a 2-minute cooldown on our server, as an example. And let me show you that here in a second. So if I was to drink a potion, let's drink the weak aloe extract. So I'll hit use if it lets me. It's not going to let me. Come. Oh, you know, I'm at full health. That's right. We got to have something beat us up real quick. Should be a gator around here somewhere. Hello, gator. And there we go. Let's get rid of that gator now. He did his job. Let's give him a round of applause. Yep. Anyways, so now we're going to use the potion. So here we go. Use the potion, regeneration, and as you can see up in the top left-hand corner next to the regeneration, which was originally 10 seconds, it says potion cooldown. And you now have a potion cooldown buff that tells you how long you have until you're allowed to drink another potion, which is really useful. So you never have to worry about is your cooldown up or not. But there is a second way to enter the mod. So if you have the ModControlPanel mod down, so you would hold Shift N. Yes, Shift N. There we go. Got to remember. It will bring up all mods that are supported under the Control Panel mod. And he actually has his that is supported by the mod Control Panel. So it is another mod that you can download that shows all your mods. It organizes them. You can have it organized over here. It's another mod. We're not going to get into that. But you can also activate his, not activate, but get into his through the Control Panel mod to change adjustments as well. And it's a little bit bigger of a window. But let's, jump back onto this. So as you can see, it's 30-minute cooldown. You can go in here, you can double click, 30-second cooldown. Sorry, not 30 minutes. That'd be crazy. It does tell you what the default is. So in case you're ever curious what the default was, it will always tell you what the default was. So if you wanted to put it at 2 minutes, you could set the cooldown to 2 minutes, and now it'll take 2 minutes. If you want the potion to heal, you want the whole potion effect to only take 5 seconds. So it heals the entire percentages and amounts within 5 instead of 10 seconds. But you want to increase the cooldown, you can do that. And then over here, as you can see, he has little informational tab over pieces right here where you can actually look at what the percentage is, and it actually gives you a description of what each one of these things do. So healing percentage, the percentage of maximum HP to be healed will be 12%. So a weak potion will only heal a maximum of 12%. The minimum amount of HP, so you can see the maximum amount of HP that can be healed. So that's the minimum. I think he needs to change that because I think that's supposed to say the minimum and it says maximum. So there's a typo right there, but that's okay. So the minimum amount of HP that it can heal, which is 50, which means it will always heal 50 HP. But you can change that. Again, this is completely customizable. So if you want a weak potion to always heal 100, no matter what, a minimum of 100, you can change it to 100. The maximum that can be healed within the 12%. Keep in mind, now this is within the 12% that the weak potion can heal, unless you decide to change it and make weak 20%. So let's say we change it to weak. We want weak potions to always heal 20% of our health. Okay, so let's just say for math's sakes, because it's easier to do it in quarters, let's do 25%. Okay, so let's say we want weak potions to always heal 25%. So if you have 200 health, you will always, at the bare minimum, you will always get 50 of your health back. But let's say you have 400 health. At the bare minimum, you will always get 100 back. And then that's where this all comes in. This is supposed to be the minimum amount of health healed. So you got to make sure that you always pay attention to what your percentages are based off of that, because it's completely customizable. And then you can also say, well, let's say the person is a thrall and they have 6,000 health and they use a weak potion. So they will heal up to 25% of their health. But if you have it set at 625 for max, it will stop healing after 625, even if it hasn't hit that 25%. So that's basically what that means. And you can do this with every single potion in the game. It's really useful. It is an extreme tool for fully customizing all the potions, wraps, and other items that heal in the game, as well as one unique one that we're going to get to that. That one's really nice because it's not in the game. He actually changed something. Well, let's head over to wraps, because wraps are a little bit different. So wraps focus on missing health instead of maximum health. So you can set how long it takes a wrap to do its function. You can set which wrap, how much missing health it does. A rough wrap will always heal 45%. That's the default, but you can change it on your server however you want. That's the joy of it. So you can change it to, if you want rough wraps to only heal 25% of the maximum health over 30 seconds that was lost, it will only heal 25%. If you want a numbing wrap to always heal 100% of missing health of the max with a max bonus of 15%, it will always heal 100% of your max missing health. Keep in mind, this is the max missing health. And it will do that over 30 seconds. So you can change it and completely customize. And again, if you're curious as to what the percentage was originally, it will show you default is 55. So you just type in 55 if you want to set it back to default, and you're good to go. Completely customizable. It is amazing tool, especially for PvP servers or servers that have hardcore settings that do like PvE hardcore settings, and they want the healing to be a little bit more rough or slower or faster for certain items. They can completely customize it, and hopefully in the future he's able to get a stack size adjuster slider or percentage slider on these eventually. He is working on that as far as I'm aware. So hopefully we can get that eventually. And if it's already in the game, I apologize. This is made before it's been added. And then the last tab is Other. Other allows you to do two things. You can affect how much healing is done by the healing arrow. So if you want the healing arrows to heal 50% of health, it will heal 50% of health. Per shot per tick. Well, not per tick, not 50% per tick. It will heal 50% of the health missing per tick, and it is a active buff, so the NPC has to stay currently the way it's set up. They have to stay within the healing circle of it, and he did change the animation a little bit. It's pretty cool. So you can adjust the healing arrow and stuff like that. Very simple, very nice. Makes healing arrows a lot more valuable now if you end up wanting to play a role player, you want to be an archer, and you kind of want to have the ability to heal, and you want healing arrows to be a little bit more valuable, you can adjust the healing arrow percentage to make them a little bit more valuable. And the last thing that he did, and this was cool, I like this, he made aloe soup useful. It now is a healing food buff, similar to the tier 1 vitality buff. So for those people that don't want to increase vitality, but they want to get the effect of having overtime heal, or they want to increase upon it, they can do that now. So the aloe soup is learned through one of the recipe books that you have to find out in the open world. But once you learn the aloe soup, you can come up here and the buff timer, how long the buff will last. So you can make the buff of the food last as long as you want. You can be 15 minutes or it can be an hour. Right now, I think it's default to 1800. So that's yeah, I think that's 15 minutes if I remember correctly. Because I think 36 is a half hour. And then you can set the minimum heal. So the minimum amount that it will heal per tick. So let's say it ticks. Okay, but down here, it's, you know, you can change the percentage of the second too. But let's just say for argument's sake that it ticks every 1 second. It will heal 2.5 HP every 1 second. Minimum heal. And this is just an example. This isn't the exact thing. This is completely customizable. And then you can also set the maximum heal per tick to whatever you want as well. And at default, it's at 10, which is basically, if you're not familiar, the highest tier food that you can feed your thrall heals 10 health per tick. It's roughly 1 to 2 seconds is what it does. But down here, he also added in a percentage slider that lets you choose exactly how much health is healed per tick. So health percentage per second. So it will heal, as the description says, percentage of maximum health that is healed per second. So every second, it will heal 0.25% of your health every second. That is every tick. And then it will take that and calculate the minimum and maximum HP per tick based off the percentage that you set it to. It's completely customizable. So you can make it where the aloe soup will always heal a 3 HP every second, or you can have it set to where it always heal 1 HP every second based off your maximum or minimum health. So you can set it to heal 20 HP every second. It's completely customizable. So if you have a server where you have people that have like 20 to 30k health, or thralls that have 20 to 30k health, you can completely customize it. And I don't know if the aloe soup works on thralls. I don't think it does. I'm not going to try to test that right now. But anyways, this is just a quick little showcase, guys. I just wanted to show off this mod. It is really nice. I really enjoy it on our server. We play on Blades of the 12, is a hardcore PvE server. Hardcore in the sense of it's a difficulty. It's not permadeath. But we use this on our server, and it allows us to be able to make the experience a lot more, I wouldn't say enjoyable, but interesting, because you have to be a little bit more careful. You know, wraps heal a little bit slower. Potions heal almost instantly, but they've got like a 2 to 3 minute cooldown in, you know, based off the person's health and things like that. It is really nice. And then of course you can use the potions with your thralls. You can use the wraps with your thralls. I don't know about the food. I haven't tested it. But other than that, it is pretty cool. And of course, as you can see, he increased the stack sizes, but he wants to add a slider in to adjust it so you can do it yourself. So if you want it to be less or more, he's hoping to get that done here soon. Anyways, well, I shouldn't say soon because I don't know. But anyways, guys, hopefully this little showcase to the Healing Fix remastered version mod that is being done. I will leave a description down below giving you guys a link directly to the mod on the workshop page, as well as to the control panel mod if you decide you want to add it. I highly recommend you go take a look at it. You can use it in both single player or on a dedicated server. It's extremely useful for customizing the experience of all types of players. It is the perfect Healing Fix mod. Like literally, it is amazing. But anyway, so I have to give props to the modder for this one. He's really gone above and beyond and made it into something that caters to all play styles. And I highly recommend everybody give it a shot. Go support him, show him some love, let him know that his hard work is being recognized, and we do appreciate this amazing mod. All right, guys, take care, and I will see you guys out there, and keep on surviving.